hang on, the all-new era has only just begun, but did all-new Doctor Who really just get BTFO'd by the Doctor Who? Dan Hadley, Birmingham's king of the geeks here, back to help you kill some time and save some space by sharing what's taking some of mine up on my big grey hard drive here. It's debatable whether all new Doctor Who has had the impact that it was meant to since beginning properly on Christmas Day just gone. Yeah, we just had the debut of new companion Ruby Sunday and the true beginning of a make-or-break relaunch of our favourite sci-fi and fantasy TV series. One thing that's beyond question, though, is that all new Doctor Who has just got beaten off the top spot of its own platform. What? When? How? And is all new Doctor Who really sunk already? You're going to get my thoughts on all of that coming up. Yes, we're a few weeks now into Ncuti Gatwa's tenure in the TARDIS, aren't we? And there's barely a murmur of excitement, a hint of a resurgence in interest from the general public. While the fan base, we remain as divided as ever. Hashtag RIP Doctor Who. I'm not buying into all of that. But Doctor Who can't afford to just coast out the next 4 months either. So why don't I think that Doctor Who is dead? How can I, when we have yet more proof of what we've been saying on Type 40 Live for a year or two now, that classic Doctor Who is more alive than ever, proven by the massive interest, a rapturous response to last week's announcement of the next release in the collection range of limited edition Blu-ray box sets. Superb marketing and powerful storytelling has not only got those box sets next to sold out, but everyone talking. And if Bad Wolf and BBC Studios want a hint about how to get it right, about what Doctor Who fans really want and really respond to, they don't have to look too far at all. It's there right under their own noses on their own social medias. Let's check it out here at the official Doctor Who YouTube channel. Okay, so we've all done it. We've all searched for this channel, haven't we? And lots of us have been subscribed to it for donkey's years. And here we find it up on YouTube. 1.88 million subscribers there on the official channel. Okay, so here we are on column 1. 4 days ago, as of time of recording, we see Leela versus the Time War, The Collection, season 15 announcement trailer. That clocks in at just over 7 minutes. So you get the minisode, the brand new chunk of classic Doctor Who. You get that minisode there, along with the advert for the actual box set. What do we see when we take a closer look at the stats? In just 4 days, 644,000 views on this fantastic presentation for the whole of the season 15 box set. Doesn't Louise look stunning there? So that's great for them. A really tremendous, effective launch. And just a row down and to the right, though, we see the current Doctor, the 15th Doctor, Mr. Ncuti Gatwa. Now, this was the season 1 teaser, just under a minute's worth of brand new Doctor Who content, pointing the way all the way to May. So this dropped 3 weeks ago, and in all that time, you can't help but notice that the views on this are substantially less. In 3 weeks, the season 1 teaser has managed 484,000 views. So 3 weeks compared to just over 3 days there, we see a massive difference. Over 240,000 views more for that entire presentation package there, the teaser trailer and the minisode for season 15. If we're talking TARDIS teams, the Doctor, Leela and K9 were among the most memorable of the golden period of the 1970s. And Doctor Who was very much at the heart of that on a Saturday tea time. Season 15 itself may not be the most fondly remembered. It is often these times of greatest change for the series that make the most fascinating. And if you've grown out of Easter eggs, then Easter will at least bring you the Doctor Who season 15 box set. But it can't be argued, can it, that that trailer for episodes of Doctor Who that are over 45 years old has made a bigger impact with the fan base on this major platform in a really short period of time. No, I'm not suggesting that this means that Doctor Who fans en masse are turning away and rejecting the 15th Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa, at all. But it is an indicator, isn't it? There can't be many Doctor Who fans that don't subscribe, but those counters can't lie. Can they? Even if people are watching it over and over again, they're choosing to watch one more over and over again than the other one.
Oh my God, I'm a big fan. Thank you.
All right, good to see you.
Come on, man. Nice to meet you, mate.
All the best. Take care.
That's Doctor Who. I just met Doctor Who. Stop playing with me, bro. This the type of places we be at. We meet Doctor Who. What are you doing?
Now, I understand that goats have been got, that gears have been ground, and piss has been boiled during the whole Doctor Who 60th anniversary season and those 3 specials. Plenty of us were so deflated, so disappointed. And it has to be admitted that the debut of the new Doctor on Christmas Day was also met with a divided response. All I'm suggesting is perhaps let's keep our heads. There's still undoubtedly masses of interest in Doctor Who, particularly, though far from exclusively in Great Britain, its foundations, its legacy, and investment in that longevity. And the stats that we've just seen would seem to back that up. Doctor Who fans may be loyal, but we are a discerning crowd. It could be said that we are of a particular breed, but I also do think that the general public would respond similarly if they were teased, hyped, and then rewarded in the same way that those of us who are invested in this line of Blu-rays were. There's a ferocious appetite for Doctor Who that's still supporting this brand, and in this respect is always rewarded with a prestige product. One that's promoted effectively, appropriately, and most of all, it creates an event status, not just around those classic episodes, but the handful of brand new minutes that make up productions like The Final Battle. And far more than the broader British Broadcasting Corporation, or indeed Disney Plus, has managed to over the last 3 or 4 months. We all want the Doctor Who series to be back to its best, riding the crest of a wave, relevant, fun, thrilling and compelling, reaching for a new peak of both critical and commercial viability and popularity. The problem is the BBC doesn't treat its license fee payers like customers. They already have your money, license fee payers. Whereas the team putting together these Blu-ray sets absolutely do. They know the continued existence of this line each financial year, and that's how these releases are scheduled, by financial year, not calendar year. So they know that it all hinges on every single release delivering and rewarding and regenerating our investment and commitment to buying and building that library and that collection, and thus guaranteeing them all the work. Everyone wins. Now, I wasn't as down on the specials as a lot of people were, but I can't argue the fact that my response to the minisode there, to The Final Battle, was completely different. I was far more invested in what would happen to Leela than I am in where the Doctor and Ruby go next after the Christmas special. That could be because I'm a dyed-in-the-wool classic series fan who remembers that character from back in the day. But I do think it's more than that. I was swept up in a moment of real drama and of pathos, superb acting, and simply better sci-fi fantasy adventure storytelling. Because that's what I'm there for in the first place. The BBC and Disney Plus, they need to up their game, be very clear about the real audience for Doctor Who, the audience that they have, and the real audience they need to attract in order to regenerate the viewership. The all-important 8 to 12-year-olds, and what's appropriate to pitch at them and their parents, because to get the kids, you've got to get the trust of the parents. They have to know that if they sit down with their kids for Doctor Who for 45, 50 minutes, everybody's going to have a bloody good time, and there's not going to be a massive awkward questions before bedtime. As somebody who's raised 6 kids, I know that that's not how you want a family Saturday night to close out. It would be even better if the BBC and Disney Plus didn't wait until 2 weeks before the actual premiere of season 1 before they start advertising the thing. All I'm suggesting is that Pete McTighe and everybody else who puts together those presentations to sell us those box sets of episodes for a great many of us, we've already got. They compare notes and target the mainstream audience in a similar way. Perhaps they could produce brand new minisodes just for the television, drop them every Saturday evening, every couple of weeks, then have them up on the Whoniverse platform on the iPlayer, walking the audience to 8 weeks of brand new full-length episodes of Doctor Who. What's the point in having that platform if you're not going to use it? The infrastructure is still there, and I believe that people want to watch this show. It's the kind of program that the program makers have to give people reasons not to tune in for. But let me know what you think in the comments section, whether you're a parent or not. I just can't see the point in having these fabulous new platforms and portals and ways of reaching your audience If you're going to expect them to do all of the work, get some momentum behind the brand, and maybe at the very least, get those stats on the brand new teaser trailer up somewhere near the same level that they've managed to for the season 15 box set. More videos, podcasts, and live streams on the way from us here at Type 40, and Type 40 Live returns Thursday, the 25th of January 2024 at 8 p.m. UK time. You're not going to want to miss that. There's something for every incarnation of every Doctor Who fan here at Type 40. And we'd love to know what you think. Which one of the 2 official videos there on the Doctor Who YouTube channel have you watched the most? Were you as startled by the difference there in those view counts as I was? Did you get chills watching the final battle just like I did? Pre-ordered your Blu-ray of season 15 yet? And how many times have you watched the teaser trailer for season 1? Be honest. I'll see you next time in space. It's over to you in the comments.